Hello everyone, my name is Donna and welcome to Secrets Unkept. Today I have a journey to discovery, a hair journey, mine actually, and how I got to the point where I love and appreciate my natural hair just the way it grows out of my head. It hasn't always been like that, but let me show you how it all began. When I was really little, I don't think I cared much about my hair. I think my mom cared more than I did, which was typical of someone that young. I mean, all we really cared about was playing. When I got into middle school, I started noticing how I looked, as well as how other girls looked in my class, and I noticed that I was a bit different. My hair was a lot shorter, curlier than the other girls in class. Their hair was a lot straighter, and I was already made fun of for being African and thin, two things I cannot change. So I one day asked my mom for a perm, a relaxer to be exact. When I received the relaxer, I felt that I could better assimilate and I would get picked on a lot less. Well, I can imagine that most people would know how that feels. It was in high school that I started to truly discover who I was and what I really wanted. And it was then that I heard of going quote-unquote natural. And after I heard it for the first time, I instinctually knew what it meant. And it was then and there that I decided that I was no longer going to relax my hair. And I started to transition out of a relaxer and embracing my natural hair. I was able to wear braids, which were something I was comfortable with, and it helped keep my hair away until my relaxed ends were ready to be cut off. By senior year, my hair was completely natural and I loved it. That all changed when I was getting ready for prom and the hairstylist gave me a relaxer without my permission. Needless to say, I was devastated, but I just sucked it up and started all over again, transitioning with braids as I normally do. Eventually, I was able to cut out all of the relaxed hair and I was back to my beautiful curls and coils. I loved my hair so much that I rocked it every chance that I could and would only put it in protective styles every now and again to make sure that I didn't completely destroy my hair. After I had my fun, I started to really buckle down on and trying to really learn my hair. I didn't know much about how to truly keep it, and that was really evident as to the feel of it at times. So sometimes I would put it in protective styles to keep it away so I wouldn't further damage it. During this time, I would think back to my childhood and remember wishing that my hair was long to my back. And it wasn't until this time in my life after I had gone natural that I was finally seeing that happen. And I couldn't believe it. Even though my hair was long at this point, I didn't feel that my hair was as thick as it should be, considering that I was natural now and I should have had all the most lustrous hair in the world. But that wasn't the case, and I eventually started thinking that my hair was just thin, and accepted it as so. At this point, I started to style my hair in ways that would camouflage the thickness of my hair. I was so obsessed with keeping all of the length of my hair that I neglected the important things that I should do, like trimming damaged hair that prohibited me from growing my hair even longer. When I started modeling, it further exacerbated the issue. I would neglect my hair and even put more stress on my hair to do some of the styles that they wanted me to. I started wearing wigs and other protective styles, hoping that keeping it away would somehow make it all better again. Guess what? It didn't. The problem was still there, and I was not fixing it. It wasn't until the Posh fashion show that I realized that, yeah, my hair was long, but it was also see-through. And it was a big problem. Wearing afros were never a thing, but when it was, I had to do something, and I had to do something quick. I thought I had the option to rectify these wrongs myself, but I didn't. I had a photo shoot that completely damaged my hair, and I had really no choices left. I thought I could put it in braids and go away for a trip, and when I got back, it would be all better. But it wasn't, and I cut it all off. I cut off all of the damaged hair and only kept what felt good. So if it didn't feel good, I cut it off. And to be honest, it left me with a really bizarre looking haircut. So I ended up putting it in a protective style and putting it away for a while. My hair felt better than it had ever felt throughout my entire natural hair journey, or my hair journey in general, and I felt liberated. I cut my hair in February, and by May my hair had grown inches longer. It was then that I knew that I had made the right decision to cut it off and start over. To know that I had cut my hair to only about 9 inches throughout my head, and now it had grown to over 18 inches, I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. And now I know how I was able to do it, and hopefully I can help you guys. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would greatly motivate me to continue to make some videos for you guys and to try my best